What's up, everyone? It's Kyle here. Happy Wednesday. I hope that you're all having a fantastic week so far. Today is an amazing day, and I'm going to tell you why. We have some glorious news. Today we got the official announcement for the release date of The Mandalorian Season 2, October 30th of 2020. This is the day that we will finally get the return of the Mando and Baby Yoda. It's super exciting considering we are not going to be getting some of our favorite TV shows and movies at the end of 2020 that were pushed back to 2021 because of COVID-19. And I fully expect The Mandalorian Season 2 is going to be as good as Season 1 or maybe even better. And I say that for a bunch of different reasons. Yesterday on our Mandalorian Season 2 preview livestream, we talked about all of the awesome storylines and characters that are going to be added into Season 2 of The Mandalorian. We talked about the importance of the Darksaber, which we saw in the very last scene of Season 1 of The Mandalorian with Moff Gideon. We talked about the casting of Ahsoka Tano, who's going to be played by Rosario Dawson. We're going to talk about that. And also Bo-katan. So there's going to be a lot of amazing new characters and storylines that are going to be pushed forward in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Rosario Dawson, who you may know from the Marvel Netflix series Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Defenders, is going to be playing Ahsoka. And this is a really big deal because she's a respected actress and she's a big name. This shows that Disney Plus is dedicated to bringing in popular actors and actresses and expanding and telling these stories of some of the fan favorite characters within the Star Wars universe. This is a really big deal, not only because she's a fantastic actress and a big name, but she has the right kind of temperament and acting skills to play a fan favorite character such as Ahsoka. I think she's going to play a really big role in Baby Yoda's storyline, as we know that Baby Yoda is also a Force user. I suspect this is also how they could include Bo-katan, who will be played by the fantastic Katie Sackhoff, who you may know from Battlestar Galactica, into the storyline as well. We know that Moff Gideon has the Darksaber and is searching for Baby Yoda, and Bo-katan doesn't have the Darksaber anymore, so perhaps Moff Gideon stole it from Bo-katan or took it during the Siege of Mandalore, which we saw during some of the flashbacks in Season 1 of The Mandalorian, and we maybe could see Ahsoka kind of follow up on the mission of Force users being taken by the Empire. We saw Dr. Pershing and Werner Herzog's The Client analyzing Baby Yoda's DNA and Force and all of that. So that could be a pretty big deal. We could see Ahsoka kind of on her mission and Bo-katan on her mission, and they could be coming together and help out the Mando and Baby Yoda because they're going to be like traced by the Empire and they're going to be in all sorts of trouble. So I really think that that could be how we see these characters included in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. We saw The Mandalorian get some key allies in Season 1. We saw Quill, rest in peace, one of my favorite characters that was included in Season 1 of The Mandalorian, and Cara Dune, who will also be returning as well. So it makes sense for them to add new familiar characters in the Star Wars universe, in The Mandalorian's lore, to expand the story and go on an epic adventure. We're going to see more Empire characters added as well. We're going to see the Darksaber and Moff Gideon maybe influence the Mandalorians, as that's a kind of a key symbol in their culture. He could maybe swing the tide in that battle. So we're going to see some clashes, and I really do think we're going to see an epic adventure with the Mandalorian kind of getting his fellowship with Ahsoka, Bo-katan, and these other awesome characters that are going to be introduced in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. We also now know who will be directing the episodes in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. So Season 2 has a great list of directors, and we're going to start off with Dave Filoni. He has really emerged as one of the great creative forces in the Star Wars universe. He was the director who helmed the Mandalorian pilot titled The Gunslinger. Of course, his partner in crime, Jon Favreau, they do a great job together. They are great at communication and really diving into the Star Wars lore. He is going to be directing an episode in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Absolutely fantastic. I'm super excited about that. Of course, we know Jon Favreau from the Marvel Universe, and now he has kind of become a pseudo-head for Star Wars and The Mandalorian. I expect that both Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau's, their roles will expand as The Mandalorian gains popularity, but he's going to be directing an episode in Season 2 as well. Rick Famuyiwa will also be returning to direct an episode in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Rick directed season 1's The Child and also The Prisoner, one of my favorite episodes of season 1 of The Mandalorian. We also now know that Carl Weathers, who plays Grief Karga, will be directing an episode in season 2 of The Mandalorian. It will be really interesting to see what he pulls off for directing an episode, because I kind of think this is where they're going with it. Catherine Winnick, who played Lagertha in Vikings, directed her death episode. And I don't know if this spells doom for Grief Karga and Carl Weathers, but I gotta say that there's a possibility that this is where they're going with that, and that he will be directing his own death episode. Also, another huge name that has been added to the project is Peyton Reed, the director of the Ant-Man movies from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is super exciting that they are adding new talent like this, and I absolutely love the Ant-Man movies, so I can't wait to see what Peyton does in season 2 of The Mandalorian. And finally, we have another new director for season 2 of The Mandalorian, Robert Rodriguez, who directed From Dusk Till Dawn, Sin City, Alita Battle Angel, and Mariachi. So that's going to be really cool. I think that we could see something really interesting in Sin City, like maybe even a black and white episode, something a little bit wacky, with Robert Rodriguez being added to the list of directors for season 2 of The Mandalorian. Overall, I'm very excited for season 2 of The Mandalorian, and I think it will be as good or even better than season 1. Obviously, they're adding new talent, they're expanding the universe, they're expanding the lore, and they're not afraid to take risks to bring some of these fan favorite characters like Ahsoka Tano, Bo-katan. Also, Temuera Morrison could be back playing Boba Fett and Rex. So they are really loading on the talent. They're bringing in great directors. They got the vision for The Mandalorian, and I really feel positively about The Mandalorian season 2, and I think it's going to be even better than season 1. So I'm super excited for Mandalorian season 2 coming out on October 30th of 2020. Also, if you like Star Wars content, I will be doing a daily Mandalorian Season 2 videos when the season drops. I'm going to be doing episode reviews, we'll do trailer breakdowns, we'll do theory videos, we'll do Easter egg videos. So if you're into that kind of content, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get updated for videos on my channel, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the content that I'm going to be dropping during the Mandalorian Season 2. But what do you think about this news? Are you excited to finally have a release date for The Mandalorian Season 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and let me know the top 3 things that you are excited for Season 2 in The Mandalorian. Also, if you want to become a Fandalorian and support the channel, you can find the link to my Patreon and my channel membership join button in the description of this video. I post exclusive polls, behind the scenes content, early access audio, scripts, and all sorts of awesome stuff on my Patreon and my channel membership community page. So if you're into that, you're into bonus content, it starts at less than a cup of coffee, and yeah, it really helps out the channel. So thank you for everyone who is supporting the channel on Patreon, and those of you who have hit that join button and have a channel membership. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.